Hello, my name is Radio. And I'm an artist. As rare as it is, I go to an art school. I'm still currently there as of this moment. It is the first of the year, 2026. My birthday is this year. And that's happy for me. It's basically just a start new. I'm just starting fresh. That's all it is. A journey of me finding my potential as an artist. I feel like as if a lot of people, especially artists at the moment, are finding like a hard time with everything that's going on in the world, and just like with everything out there, having a hard time looking for and finding new inspirations and new art and new ways to portray them as a person. And the big thing is finding their potential, their full potential as an artist, what they can do, how far they can go. Recently, not even just as an artist, but as a person, I've been feeling disconnected. Okay, I've been having a lot of questioning about myself recently, a lot of putting in a lot of focus about the person I am, the person I can become, the person that I am worried I'll never achieve. So I am choosing to try, and I want to find my full potential. And even if I don't like completely get to the fullest of that my potential can be, I want to be able to get in a comfortable spot where it's like, I know I'm close, but I just need more time. And I'm okay with that. I know that. What can I do? That's been the biggest question for the longest. I want to be able to know the person I am and all of my strengths, all of my weaknesses, and what I can do to either grow them into reaching my full potential, or to be able to, in a way, grow to become just, I guess, a better person. Art is something that I think the world is in grave need of right now. Not even the world. I feel like, let me shrink it down even more. Something that I think the people need right now. I think that a lot of people need art and just need that push. Something that like shows like, hey, I'm with you, you know? And I think with social media and just like everything that's going on right now, the art community isn't doing that good. And I am a part of the art community, don't get me wrong, but especially with like the newer artists coming in, and all of a sudden all these rules and things people are held to, it's just kind of like, where's the creativity? Where's the originality? Why are people becoming like other people rather than being themselves? Rambo! Okay, so basically, yesterday I finished a painting. And I started it Wednesday night. I wonder if I can find the sketch. Found the money! This is the sketch of the painting. Originally, it was going to be long ways, and I wanted it to be big, because I never did a big painting. But then I was like, slow your roll. You don't get paid till Friday. So I just used one of the canvases that were in my basement. Rambo! This sketch that I did at work. Oh. The name of this piece is How Original, because originally the name of the piece was going to be, wow, I don't know if that's flipped. Are we able to flip that? Apple? Yeah. Apple of my eye. How original. That was my little note. I was gonna name it the apple of my eye because, as you can see, I sketched the hands differently, but there's an apple over a version of myself's eye. Because apple of my eye, how original. Oh. This character right here, like I said before, it's me, but to go further in depth of why this form of me is so important, I'm going to show this picture. That's me on my bed, but there's another picture where it is the same picture, just the only thing you are able to see is my body. And my body is mainly yellow that fades into shades of pink and purple. Like, that's the final shade being purple. Took something from a friend. And let's just say I wasn't in the same world. I was gone. I still remember the experience. I didn't like it, but I tried to sleep it off, and when I slept it off, I saw myself. Like, everybody knows that one scene from Soul Eater where Maka like falls into like the soul world where she can see all the souls, and she sees herself, and she's like, this soul is this, that, and the other. Oh wait, this is mine. That's kind of what it felt like. It felt like I was seeing my soul. It felt like I was making contact with who I truly am. So yeah, I saw my soul. At least that's my way of interpreting that. I saw my soul. And that's what it looked like. That's what I looked like. So I said, you know what? Perfect for this painting. This character is my soul. These like sharp things going down their nose. That's how I do my makeup. I don't know why. I'm alternative. I'm very alternative. I lean more into scene. But I am a very alternative person. And as of recently, I've been leaning more into gothic. So, Rambo! So this is my soul. This is my soul. And these represent, like, my eyes. And I think, in a way, it also represents tears. Because I'm a very sensitive person. I cry a lot. Sometimes I cry over stupid things. And sometimes I know they're stupid. And I still cry. Sometimes I cry because I'm really frustrated. And I don't know how to explain it. So I just let it all out. I think crying is a very good outlet for me. So in a way, it also represents my tears. Rambo! Character has an apple over her eye, and I don't know if you guys are reading, but basically the apple represents potential that is unable to be reached. The apple is in my hand, and inside the apple, from what I can see, is a star, and that star is supposed to represent the potential. The potential is inside the apple. The only way I can get to my fullest potential is if I start eating the apple and I get to the core, which is my full potential. It's the core me. If you understand what I mean. I don't know, I might sound like a crazy hippie. I have an allergy to apples. Whenever I eat apples, and I say an allergy because I wouldn't count it as an allergic reaction. I say allergy because it doesn't like It's not like I can't breathe all of a sudden. It's just kind of like it makes my mouth and like my throat really dry. And like no matter how much water I drink, it just kind of like stays the same. And honestly, I could eat that apple. I know that it's going to hurt for a while, and I know it's going to put me in a state to which I am uncomfortable with myself. I am uncomfortable with how I'm making myself feel right now. But I also know that it will pass with time. I know that that feeling will pass with time, and at the end of it, it'll be worth it because I'll be able to enjoy this juicy, crunchy apple. That's kind of what the piece is about, if that makes sense in a way. I don't know, one crazy artist to another. If you're not a crazy artist that is for some reason watching this video, I don't care, you can. The apple represents potential unable to be reached. The apple is a representation of me not being able to eat apples because of my allergy. But even though I have the allergy, I know that if I truly wanted to, I could eat this apple. And I know that during the process, it would make me feel bad. It would make my body feel bad. It would put me in a space of uncomfortability with myself. But it would pass. And at the end of it, I would have eaten the whole apple. In the end of it, I would have reached my full potential of knowing what I can do. This is the sketch. There's a lot more parts that go into it, but I'm gonna write an artist statement about it so I can like cut it down because this is my first time talking about it. I haven't told anybody about the painting just because I like, I don't know. I'm working on trying to start keeping more things to myself. I'm an extreme oversharer, if you can't tell. This painting is called How Original by me. It says, "Can you feel the light inside?" And yes, it is a Tyler the Creator quote. I don't know why, for some reason I have been on like a mini grind for Tyler recently. I don't know. But I think that that line was a very good line to fit in with this painting, just because it's like, can you? I'm holding my apple of potential. Something that could look like just a normal fruit to you guys, but to me, I can see the star inside of the apple. So I'm wondering if you can feel the light inside of this apple too. If you can see my full potential in me just as well as I can feel it. Stick with me now. If you see the imperfections, no you don't. That happened because I had accidentally moved too quickly and black paint got on my cheek, so I went to go wipe it off, and this is what happened. I paint with acrylics, so I was fully expecting this to happen. I am not like completely upset, just like don't look at it too hard. And so we have our main points and center of the painting, which a lot of people will argue that it is me, but to me, the representation of this the main point of this painting is the apple, is the big star. And I made the star like so white and so boom to like contrast everything else that was going on. I tried doing a realistic apple. I don't think I really aced it that well, honestly. I think it was close, but not really that well. I think there's a lot of like, not mistakes, but a lot of things I could have improved on in this picture. A lot of things that I think I can improve on in this picture. I think a lot of the proportions were off, but overall, I think it's a good painting. I think if anybody sees this video, I think it's a good representation of anything anybody can feel. I think a lot of people will resonate with the meaning I gave it. But this is the first of many potential paintings. There's a lot more symbolism in this picture that I feel like we will be able to get into a long time later. This is How Original by Radio. Like I said, I'm gonna do an artist statement on it, and if I ever post it to social media, which I might just like make a new account to like match this account, so that like, I don't know. I just want to start new. I just want to start fresh. And since it's a new year, might as well start working towards the person I want to become and be in the place that I want to be at. The comfortableness that I want to be at. Okay, so sorry that cut out so early. I was recording on my iPad and it kind of just like died. So, here's where we are. This is the page that I started on. I want to say it's kind of hefty, but this is the page that I started on, and this is the boy I drew first. So I started watching Gachi Yakuda. I loved it. I love Gachi Yakuda. It reminds me of Soul Eater so much, and Soul Eater is my number one. I love this anime, and I was kind of bored, and I was just like obsessing over the art and the creativity of the storyline, and I was like, I kind of need to draw or I'm gonna go crazy. So this is the drawing. This is the drawing that was born from that. And as I was going through and like drawing this, I was kind of like, I don't know, I felt bored in a way. Like I was kind of bored about this drawing right here. Like it looks like something I would draw, but I think that was part of the issue. Like it was something I would draw, so I was almost like, ew, like what? And then from that moment I was like, you know what, maybe I should stop drawing humans for a minute. So then I started a new little sketch. It didn't go as well. And then I was like, okay, let me draw something like human-like, since it's what I know. Let me draw something human-like, and let me just go off of that. And that's how this boy, this cutie pie was born. Look at his face. Mind you, these two pieces are like from minutes apart, okay? I'm gonna say like a good 10 minutes apart. This is a character I have not named yet, but he's a boy, and he is, as this little note right here says, a gesture cow mutant. I don't think that's how you spell gesture, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, yeah, this is him, and I started putting into like actual detail. Like, even on this, like, lousy sketch, I still put in, like, a lot of detail, like, especially on the shoes. I worked very hard on the shoes, and I added, like, these little things. In a way, like, creating this cowboy kind of gave me a bit more of, like, flow, in a way. And so, like, I gave him, like, mutated ears, because, like, if he's gonna be a cowboy mutant, might as well make him, like, more mutiny-like. So I gave him these ears. And so, like, he kind of, like, grew an extra hump that, like, led to his ear. So, like, it normally would have stopped right there. But it like, went like that. And then I gave him, like, these little, like, oval things you see in his ear. These are teardrop tunnels. So, it's like, he's kind of rebellious. And he has this little, his cute little septum ring. I'm sorry if the quality's bad. I'm on my phone because, you know. But I put a lot of detail into him. I really tried to push, like, the gesture vibes, but at the same time, him just kind of being, like, a normal, like, 18-year-old. But, like, alternative 18-year-old. I gave him, like, the fluffies in different areas of his body, just to, like, show, like, he's furry. And then I gave him his adorable little face. Look at him, he's so cute. He's an artist writing about an artist. I think that is one of the biggest things like an artist can genuinely do. I tried doing his side profiles. I'm not good at side profiles, but it's something I definitely want to get better with, because I'm very good with like front facing expressions, but like other angles, especially like this one was very hard for me. Other angles are hard for me, so I tried working on like a side profile, and I think it fits. I think it fits for like a Puerto Rican man, what it kind of looks like. I think it fits, but I do want to like explore more. So that's one thing I want to start working on. And I also like didn't really understand the anatomy of his ears very well, even though I drew them. I tried to like envision it, but it like didn't work well. So that's what came out of it. And yeah, I've decided I'm done drawing humans to start working on bettering my creative juices. That's the word. Okay. And then on this page, I drew. Oh, well, who might that be? I drew Radio. I'm gonna go too in depth about my design and portraying myself like this, but like I said before, I did want to stop drawing humans, and if I was going to stop drawing humans, I had to stop drawing myself as a human. So this was the design I chose. Kind of portraying like a genie in the bottle type thing in a way. Kind of what I want to do, but I do want to give her legs because I love my Converse, and I feel like drawing myself in my Converse is like going to be a very good thing for me. That's kind of all we have for right now. Ooh, the change of scenery. That's kind of all I'm gonna document right now. Like I said, I am very excited. I'm very excited for this journey to find out more things about myself and to work on the person I am, and also better my artistic potential and get to my fullest, or get too close to my fullest. I don't know if anybody's still watching this. Probably not. And if you did, I'm so sorry that you went through this shit show. This absolute shit show. As you saw in the beginning of the video, so I know I like messed up a lot and like jumbled my words a lot. And I know that editor me will cut most of it out, and if they leave in the little things there, well, then they're a piece of shit. Like I said, I don't know if anybody is still watching this, and in fact, I don't know if anybody is even watching this. Yummy! If you are, thank you. For the second time over again, hi, hello. My name is Radio. Thank you. I felt like this was something I needed to get on my chest. Something that I couldn't just like tell one specific person. Something that I needed to tell people as a whole. And maybe those people would like me enough to just follow this journey with me. Or I don't know, maybe you're gonna play me in the background of like you doing whatever, shitting. That's what I do sometimes. Don't tell people that. I hope that this reaches the right audience, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna kill myself and meet you in heaven or whatever. My mouth is so dry. I know you saw that. No questions about it here. I don't know how to end a video. That's the outro.